Good morning, my friends. Happy Thursday. It's a beautiful day in Alton, Illinois. I want to kind of break down exactly, what happened with the academy. This post is to just kind of clear the air. Uh, we definitely have to control the narrative on what happened. There's no questions asked. We were maliciously attacked by another local business, and I waited. This happened a week and a half ago, and I purposely waited a week. I wasn't gonna post when I was angry, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna share something. My if you have not read the 10 Scrolls by Og Mandino, I recommend you do that. So the second scroll you read, I'll just read the first sentence. I'm not going to read the whole scroll, but I will greet this day with love in my heart. So I had to completely just transform my mindset. And even though I was wronged, I had to just wake up and repeat this. I just greet this day with love in my heart. I mean, you did me wrong. I love you. It is what it is. Things happen. We can only control the controllables. Things are out of our nature. With that being said, we were maliciously attacked by another business in Alton. It kind of stinks. So let's back up. I want to just clear the air, share the story. One thing is, I give grace, period. I give grace to those that have done me wrong. It's going to be okay. So 6 months ago, and this is wild. So 6 months ago, Sonny Hatton and Johnny Hatton wanted me to look at their building. Sonny's wanting to retire, wanting to sell his building, asked if I would be interested. I said, I'll take a look. Those that know me, I own a bunch of companies. I'm doing a lot of things. The jiu-jitsu business that I own is my least profitable company that gives me the most joy. I have too many people that love what we do, and the community that we serve. We do a lot of good, and we do things in silence. We donate, we give, we share. Like, we do so much that most people don't even know that we do. And Alton Family Martial Arts is my passion. It's my love. It's my everything. Okay. I'm a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I love Jiu-Jitsu. It's my favorite thing in the world. So, this is business, but it is kind of personal because this is my passion. All right. So when I went out and looked at that building, it just needed too much work. So the idea, because Johnny wasn't able to purchase the building, I was going to potentially purchase the building and then lease it to Johnny so they could potentially save their business. Well, I made a decision not to do the deal. It didn't pencil. So fast forward 6 months, I'm on vacation, my first day of my family vacation. Shouldn't have been checking my email, but I did. So check my email, and the owner of Nautilus, in like a short paragraph, says, hey, you need to get out by the end of the month. Like, what? Like, I've been a tenant for dang near 8 years. We've never missed any payment. We carry that gym name well. We support it. We loved it. We did everything that we thought we could. All of our team. Like, we really showed ourselves well in Nautilus and all. And we just get a short email. So I had some words back and forth with the owner. I'm not going to throw his name out there. I'm not going to dog him. But we went back and forth a little bit. And I just basically told the owner, I was like, here, I'm a small business. I own multiple businesses in this town. Kind of connected. Like, what are we doing here? Let's talk. Like, if you don't want me here, I will leave. But give me a heads up. Let's talk through this. Give me 90 to 120 days, and we're going to figure it out. We'll figure it out. The answer was no. Okay. And then I started kind of digging and reaching out to a few people. I reached out to the GM because the GM at Nautilus is the one who maliciously attacked it. It's not the owner of Nautilus, but it's the GM. And so, long story short, the owner of Nautilus gave us 90 days. So for that, I want to thank the owner of Nautilus. I don't agree with everything that you do. I don't agree with this deal, but I do want to give you grace, and I want to thank you for giving us 90 days because that is the right thing to do. Now, what the wrong thing is, the GM has this little vendetta against us. We've had lots of issues. My personnel, just lots of issues with this individual. Don't know why. It is what it is. I'll never know why. It's not for me to understand. Okay. But I almost said his name. This general manager started behind our back talking with Pysol Martial Arts, the company that wanted me to buy their academy. And then they came up with a plan to bring Pysol Martial Arts into Nautilus to kick Alton Family Martial Arts out. So that's exactly what happened. So now, I want to give a quick shout out. There was like 350 of you that shared my post yesterday. I freaking love you. See, us in the RIverbend, especially the small business owners, we stick together. You do somebody bad, it's going to come out. Karma always catches up. In business, you always do the right thing. And this video, I want to have this because we're going to control the narrative. But for my young entrepreneurs out there, for my up and comers, always do the right thing. Character and business is the only thing you can hang your hat on. So always do the right thing. Okay. If you feel that it's wrong, if it smells wrong, if your gut says it's wrong, it's wrong. Don't do it. All right. So with that being said, I want to give a massive shout out first and foremost to my homies, Kyle Watson, Steve McKinney, Josh McKinney. Immediately when this went down, we talked, we're a team. You know, I have a place for my team to go in the event that we can't find mat space in time. So Josh, Steve, Kyle, I love you boys. Thank you. I want to give a massive shout out to Keith Steinecker, owner of Strategic BJJ. We're in the same affiliation, but we are competitors. Keith was willing to help us out and use his mat space and help us transition. Hats off to you. That's how you do business in this community. So Keith, I love you. God bless you. Shout out to Andrew Carr down in Wood River. He owns Oddfellows Grappling Club. He sent me a message yesterday. Adam, can we help you? What can we do? Hats off to you because you're a competitor. We went to school together. I see what you're doing. You're doing great things and I love it. But you also reached out. So hats off to you. So the point to this is that local businesses stand for one another and we stick together and we get better because of that. All right. So I just want to thank you guys. And here's what's going to happen now. I had a meeting with the team last night at Nautilus. I said, we are going to display ourselves well. We're going to walk into that building and smile. We're going to take the high road. We're going to do what's right. And we're going to leave with pride and dignity. And we're going to give grace to Python Martial Arts. And we're going to give grace to Nautilus because at the end of the day, that's what we're here to do. I have no, I waited a week to post this because I was upset. I was sad. My heart was broke. My heart was broken. Like, because overnight, I mean, I'm in the middle of transactions and doing a few other deals. And like my mind is so focused on these deals that throwing this curveball at my martial arts academy was the absolute worst timing. However, short-term setbacks typically lead to long-term success stories. And so we're going to take this tragic moment and turn it into an opportunity to enhance our operations, to grow our gym. So I'm looking in the community and because of you guys, because of all of you amazing humans that I'm connected to on social media, because your love and because you're sharing my content, because of all the people that you've tagged, because of all the people that you sent messages to on my behalf, I have hundreds of people that have potential solutions for Alton Family Martial Arts. So yeah, Nautilus, you did us wrong. I give you grace. Python Martial Arts, you did us wrong. I give you grace. But with all of this, we're going to be much better off. So for those in the community that have questions, comments, concerns, reach out to me personally. If you know an awesome space, I'm torn. I don't know if I want to buy a building and renovate it, put a health club in there potentially, put weights and have personal training. I don't know if I want to do that. I don't know if I want to have a lease front that I have great mat space. I definitely want a bigger place. So I don't know if I want to lease. I don't know if I want to buy. I just don't know. But what I do know is I'm very open-minded. So my management team, I'm going to give a massive shout out. Court Wall is the most accomplished martial artist that's ever come out of Alton. Pro MMA fighter, high-level black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Court has been our quarterback. And I'm so proud of this young man for what he's done in the gym and for his heart condition. So we're going to continue to grow, Court. I'm so proud of you. Jacqueline and Stephen Coney, these guys are the real deal. Incredible coaches. We've come together, Stephen Fisher, us at Tom Dawson. Our management staff has come together behind the scenes. We're working our tails off, looking at properties, doing tons of research. Like there's opportunities, but not every area is going to work for us. We would like to stay in the Alton Godfrey area if possible. We would like to stay in the Alton Godfrey area if possible. Would we consider Wood River? Sure, maybe. East Alton, maybe. I don't know. Brighton, I don't know. Alton Godfrey is preferred. Okay, so I just want to share that. It's important. With that being said, I just want to sound off with this, that I'm grateful. I'm absolutely grateful because there's no, without getting kicked in the butt and without being put in situations like this, you can't grow. So if this would have happened to me 10 years ago, I don't know what I would have done. I really don't know what I would have done. Probably something stupid. But I've grown as a person. Okay. I had a guy in a software company about 8 years ago. He stole $120,000 from me. I held a grudge. I held a grudge for like 3 years. It was unhealthy. It was toxic. It was wrong. And when I gave him grace and forgave him, my life got better. So this scenario, this will pass very soon, and it's going to be in the rearview mirror. So with that being said, guys, I want to thank everyone for your support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you know somebody's got a great space, shoot us a message. And thank you for supporting Alton Family Martial Arts and Fitness. We love this community, and we're going to continue to serve it at a very high level. You guys have an amazing